Alright, what's fucking going on? What's poppin'? What's cracking? We are back once more with the next episode. I am gonna pick up these two quests because, listen, side quests give you XP, and look at my XP bar. I'm so close, okay? Of all the useless... You there. Have you seen a timid mouse of a man cowering in a corner somewhere? No. I'm talking about my husband. Clumsy, overcautious claw that he is. All I asked for was him to bring some shellfish back for dinner, and he's been gone for bloody hours. I hate to inflict my troubles on a stranger, but if you're headed down to the beach and spot my good-for-nothing husband, tell him to get a move on the with the main course. All right. And retaking territory. This should be enough to last us, at least until those scaly buggers are taken care of. Scaly buggers? These days, it seems they're more pests than people living in Stilltide. Well, with all the hopefuls running off to Elmore. Or Eulmore. I'm just gonna keep calling it Elmore, I can't. Those flying lizards are the worst of the lot, though. You can't even leave for an honest day's work anymore without a swarm of them flapping sky demons nipping at your heels from here to Governor's Row. And don't get me started on their leader, Jaculus, we call him. With the way that that vicious blighter comes after you, you'd think he bloody owns the place. Ugh, someone needs to topple that little tyrant. None of us fancy losing a finger, but maybe you're up to the challenge. If you're keen to draw him out, just skewer a bunch of his broodmates, and I'll get his attention soon enough. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, there's another quest over here? Where? Here we are. Before the tide comes, alright. Is something troubling you? Oh, that sigh wasn't for you. I was just thinking about a friend. The damned fool got tired of the hard life, you see, and tried to sail to the mainland in our little fishing boat. Said he'd come back and fetch me after he'd find his fortune. His body washed up on the beach yesterday. I wonder if his last thoughts were for his home, or for the shores of the land he never reached. Actually, sir, if you've not better to do than listen to me sob, I'd appreciate a hand collecting his belongings. They're scattered along the sands, but I don't know that I'll find them all before the waves steal them out to sea. Sure, I can do that? Alright, cool. They're all relatively close by here, so... Ooh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. 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 Whoop. Oh, we're fine. Hella. Alright, corroded ring. How many do we need? 3? Alright, so clouded necklace. Alright. And then the last one is over here, right? Yeah, the snapped fishing rod. Oh, is that the place that he was looking for? Like the guy was sailing towards? Oh, wow. Whoa, that was some form of lag right there. Alright, where's the other place we need to go to? Up there. Alright. Wait. Whiptail? Oh, slay two whiptails. Okay, I was like, why is this? I was like, why is this here? But then the marker's down there. Oh my god, wait, the AoE markers glow. Oh, that's so great. People are just tired of like everyone missing their the AoE, so now it's like, there are actually like glowing markers for all you blind people out there who like to stand in AoEs, including me. I'm kidding. Well, I mean, it's not because I want to stand in them, it's because I think I just mistime my spells, because I think I can cast it before. Like, I wait until last minute. Oh, hello. I wait until last minute to move out of the way, and so like that. Oh god. What is over here? Oh, find the hesitant husband. Where is he? Says he's down. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Who are you? What do you want with me? Hey, chill. I'm just... Your wife asked me to look for you. The wife's wondering where I am? Has it been that long? I tried to dig up one of those tide clams that she likes. Good sized one, too. But a claw shot out from under the sand and almost clipped my arm off. Say, you seem the capable sort. Do you think you could lend me a hand? Ha, you mean like, an actual arm, or... Oh, thank you. You should be able to find the spot I was digging, not far from the water. Just watch out for those snippers. Sure. Did I just see something fly over me? What? Who? Huh? Alright there. Oversized tide clam. Bloated big claw. Wait, what? 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 That is weird. It didn't register my dual cast. That is... I'm lagging. That's interesting. You're not missing a limb or anything, are you? No, I'm completely fine. Here's your tide clam, by the way. Yes, look at the size of this thing. My wife will be well pleased. She'll be mad that I had asked for your help, but it will be worth it when she sees the prize you claimed. In fact, I'm sure she'll want to thank you in person. Come on, let's head back to the village. Sure, dude. Sure. Can I get up here? Nope, okay. Man, that was a tempting little, ramp. But it was a useless ramp. No. You got the bite, little bastard, then? Shadows be praised. See? Oh, they say shadows be praised, and may you walk in the darkness or something, instead of on the source, where everyone's like, oh, may you walk in the light of the crystal, okay, that's interesting to see the dynamic. Now maybe we can work the fields in peace. If you hadn't done the deed, I was afraid we'd start running out of food, and I've no wish to watch anyone starve to death. I know we can move to Gatetown and live on handouts of Meol, like the rest of them, but we have our pride. If there's any choice in the matter, we'd rather take care of our own needs while we can. With a little help from battle-savvy travelers such as yourself, of course. Cool. Level up. Yeah. 74, baby. Enhanced Magnification. I need to read what that trait does. Oh, look. Shared Fate. Can I not use... Oh, there you go. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Nice. Alright, was it traits? This one. Okay, so reduces Magnification recast timer. Oh, and adds an additional effect that increases magic damage dealt by 5%. Oh, so you want to use this as much as you can, huh? So this one, it says reduces the cast timer and increases potency of Ver Thunder 2 and Ver Arrow 2 to 120. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Wait, when do I get... I've never used Reprise before. I've never used it before. Because I don't know what, like, I don't know when a good time to use it is. You know? Then Scorch is 80. Alright. My apologies, strangers. It seems my husband caused you more trouble than I expected. Ah, you're a proper pain in the postiere, you are. Here, take this and drop it off at the leaky keel. Aw, poor guy. I hear you slew some shelled monster what came between him and that clam. A good thing, too. If he'd stood his ground, I'd be burying whatever parts of him was left. Thank you. The man has his faults, but strike me if I don't love him all the same. Aw. Now I'd best be making something to fill his belly when he comes back. A nice thick clam stew, I reckon. Spaghetti al Nero. Oh, Nero. wait, hold on. Unfortunate side effect of turning your teeth jet black. Ooh. Alright, and then we need to turn in the fisherman one, and then we should be good. Did you find anything? Yeah. Just these 3 things. Aye, these are his things, alright. We made this route ourselves, me and him, and lost count of the number of times we slipped away to go fishing instead of grubbing about in the fields. So he should have known better than to try crossing those choppy waters in that tiny boat. I told him, wicked white, how many times I told him, and then the divide swallowed him up and spat him out. The damned fool. I suppose I'd better bury these bits and pieces with him, and then get back to work. Thank you for your kindness, stranger. No problem. Alright, now off to do the main quest. Before that, do I want to repair my gear? It says 68. As long as it's not 50%, I should be fine. Well, that was a delayed aggro table. Oh, whoa, those are chameleons! Calusia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are very much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No! Get away from me! Over there. Quickly, someone's in trouble. Don't worry, I have a bike. I'll get there. Oh god. The delay. Hey, don't turn around. Thanks. Hello? Hello? Ow! Oh, thank the fates you— Look out! Forgiven cowardice. I see. Let's get you up. Are you alright? My poor heart. Thank you, young sir. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you alright, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell, nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Ulmore with the rest of them. Not those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gates has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now I'm sure a strapping lad like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. 'Tis as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon the region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told about these monsters? Ah, yes. Alize would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with Amarang, Calusia is almost a haven, but as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Sin Eaters would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. You know, I just realized something. Midgar Sommer has gone, basically. Like, he gone. He ain't talking to us no more. He's like, I'm done with you. It's like, I try to help you. I try to, you know, oh my god. I tried to help you, and stuff, and then you repay my help by just, like, we just said fuck his help, basically. When he, broke the bond between us and Heidelin. I'm not even sure if it was, like, him helping us or anything, but, like, he basically just left us and was like, I'm not helping you anymore, you ungrateful child. Right? There's Alphino. Hey, cutscene. Lit.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond.
I like how it's called the Open Arms, but literally the gate is like closed off to everyone, I think.
This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gatetown, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
Ah, I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
Huh?
He's not here to compete. Leave him be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
What the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh my god, carnival music. Ooh.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards.
Okay. Freaking Red Harley Quinn and freaking Blue Harley Quinn. Fucking jesters, you fools.
Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu.
Oh, they're twins.
Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
Fish, is it?
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon.
I see.
A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of Meol to celebrate our newest resident! For you!
Ah, at last!
Enjoy!
Thank goodness.
Maria!
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many
it
here rely
bread?
on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems,
Looks like bread.
well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Like, literally, or, you know? I don't like that look she gave me. Ah! I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Not one bit. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I've tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now. I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gatetown and judge the situation for yourself. Sure, I will go do that. Oh, wow. Okay. I was gonna hop on my bike, but I realized, like, let's not. Oh, this is the guy that we talked to. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Elmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gatetown's not much to look at, aye, but at least it's safe, and the Meol is the best thing I've ever tasted. Watch it be that the mule is actually like poison, like not poison, but something like poison, where it's like actually harming them more than it's, you know, doing them good. Just imagine. There's a quest over here. Hello? Aha. Worried wave. Please, won't anybody help us? What's wrong? It's my brother. His belly hurts so much he can't even move. I don't think the fresh water we brought was fresh at all. Could you talk to the potion maker for us, mister? I already tried, but when he started explaining the things he wanted for the medicine, I got scared and ran away. Sure. But before that, we need to do the other stuff. What have we here? An admirer come to exult in the purity of my vocal splendor? I have no idea who you are. No, well... you should feel honored to meet me, as if I was ever allowed to test the limits of my instrument. One day, I will be the talk of Eulmore, nay, all of Norvin. But first, I must secure a venue in which to participate, or practice. If I sing at but a fraction of my full volume, the Cretans around here become so unreasonably angry, insulting even. Thus, I have taken to finding a quiet spot near the coast. Yet even there, my scales and trills seem to drive the wildlife into a frenzy. I can scarce begin my practice before I'm forced to flee from some enraged beast. You look to have seen your fair share of fighting. What say you to standing guard and allowing me my fair share of singing? Pretty, please. Lady, I don't know how to tell you, but maybe leave the singing to somebody else. Maybe. What's this? Bubbling cook pot. A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks, meal, you realize, float in the otherwise plain broth. Oh, that's... Oh, my poor sensitive nose. Do you not smell that awful stench? What we require here is a strategically placed sachet of ground Calusian sage. The trouble is, I'm not quite willing to die in the process of obtaining said herb. Why? But what of you, sir? There is sage aplenty near the clave, should the promise of reward overshadow any fear you might have of stabbing tooth and rending claw. 2 generous bunches should suffice. The person, who is this? Miku. Wow, is it the Miku? Oh my god. I don't know if it's me lagging or them, but either way. Alright. What I wouldn't give for just one mouthful of juicy meat. I've eaten naught but meal for more moons than I can count. I mean, I'm grateful for the handouts and all, but sometimes a man needs variety. And that's valid. Nah, if I had me a roasted game bird about now, I'd strip that beauty down to the bone. But have you ever tried catching one of them tragopans? It's like asking to have your eyes pecked out. What, you reckon you could do any better? Go ahead, then. Make me eat my own words, just so long as they come with a side dish of bird flesh. And make sure you bring it back alive and kicking, you understand? Here's a rope to tuss it up and a sack to carry it. You might need to, daze it a bit first. Okay. Hello. There it is. There they are. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that awaits for me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? I don't know, buddy. Alright, before we turn in the quest, I'm gonna... Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, there's an Aethercorn over there. Hello. How do I get up there? Oh, I see. before we turn in the quest. Actually, well, we couldn't just turn it in right now since it's right here. Unless it sends me into a... Oh, hello. Unless it sends me into, like, a huge cutscene. You see what Gatetown has to offer? These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts of Meol and believe Eulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable to conceive of any other way of life. Yikes. Alright. Oh, dang it. I forgot. Ooh. You disapprove of Eulmore? Tis difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters. However unjust the system seems to me, if these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forgo Eulmore's lorgies are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gatetown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and unattended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Eulmore's generosity truly serves the best interest of Calusia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers, struggling to survive even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Eulmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, Atelios. I've been working hard on a scheme to institute myself into the city, and if all goes according to plan, it should soon come to fruition. Alright. There is a beast tribe who makes its homes in the sea surrounding the island. The Ondu, they are called, though you and I know them as Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos, and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondu are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruit in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Eulmorian lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins? I see. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Ondu is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Sure. Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first then, we must pay a visit to Moshumoa, my supplier in right. Come, it is just to the northwest of here. Alright. Look at him in his poncho! Look at him. Hey! Who the hecky? Oh, my lordy. Somebody was eavesdropping. That's not good. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here because it is, it's been... I think it's a good time to end the episode, basically. But, like always, I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Be safe.